Hi, this is Gagan from Alethea. Alethea makes test and measurement equipments for perfecting Wi-Fi testing in Wi-Fi networks. I'm excited to be in WLPC Phoenix 2023. I just finished a talk on how to measure VoIP quality in Wi-Fi networks. After that, I had a lot of interest and questions on, who we are, what do we do. So I'm just recording a small presentation to introduce us. So here I go. So what do? We actually help ensure great user experience consistently at scale. So that sounds to be a cool thing, that Wi-Fi, great user experience in Wi-Fi. Then people ask me that, why do they don't know about us? The reason behind that is that we are fairly new. We started from cellular and we are not too old in the Wi-Fi industry. But now we have a lot of customers in OEM, ODMs, operators, transportation, and enterprise segment. So chances are, if you are using Wi-Fi, that it would have gone through our equipment. So let me come to the fact that why do we need user experience testing? We know that Wi-Fi has 40 billion devices. It's a $5 trillion value in the industry. So it's huge. It's an oxygen today. But we know that there are challenges like it's unlicensed spectrum and there is a decentralized control and clients have their own minds and standard leaves a lot of room for proprietary innovation. So there is a need to test. But how do we test? So to do the real field scenarios testing, we actually need a real scale. So if it's a stadium, you need thousands of users. If it's so you need a real scale and you need to test with real applications. We cannot just run throughput and measure user experience, right? And we need to mix different traffics because that is how in the real field it is mixed. And we need to test with the real devices as they have the mind of their own. But this sounds, just too much to recreate in a lab. So here we come in. So this is our product called WiCheck. So we have a controller which can control various kind of radio modules, and it can test the network in a nutshell. So we have this different kind of radio modules. The first radio module, which is RH, we use it to scale. We can generate thousands of stateful clients from here. And then we have Lena, where each client has its own radio that we use for deep analysis. And then we have ATF, where we actually can run with the real devices off the shelf, having Mac, Linux, Android, iOS, and Windows, right? So the question is that probably we need all three together. Yes, our controller does that. We can combine all these radio modules and do the test using all the firepower together. And yes, we can stack many of these modules. Our controller can take up to 12 radio modules, and we can stack many of them and get whatever scale we want. Then our clients are stateful clients. So they are actually like real clients, even in the emulated RH. And we can run real application traffic and measure user experience. And we interop with all the real devices. And you can spatially distribute the clients because of the distributed architecture. Our WiCheck comes already loaded with all the test scenarios which we have gathered together from all our customers. It's a collective wisdom contribution coming from everywhere, where we have come up with the scenarios which operators should test, transportation should test, enterprise, and ODM OEMs. So for each vertical, we have a different test pack. And along with the automation mode comes the advanced mode, where we have a GUI where a user can make its own scenarios. So we are not limiting it to the scenarios that we are providing. So you can go ahead and test as complex scenarios as you want. And we come up with all the accessories and give a full chambered solution as and when the situation needs. Our customers can scale. They can start with a basic solution and then add chambers and other modules as and when the need arises. We also have multiple test services lab. We can recreate this setup in our lab for you and run the tests independently and provide you the benchmarks. Please connect with us at info@aletheatech.com. Excited to be in WLPC, waiting for the next event. Thank you.